I met them like I met you, just going around taking care of uh, some groceries. When I eat, I say I'm getting my groceries. And I was actually in a grocery store, and I met one of these brothers. Then I saw another brother, and I said, "Wait a minute, y'all brothers!" And then you look at them, but introduce yourselves to our radio audience and our YouTube channel.
All right, so I'm Hakeem,
Rakeem, twins from Chicago, Illinois.
Graduates, we came down here through Philander Smith College. Basically, trying to get away from Chicago. Any chance we got, we took it. Just trying to do better, be better.
It wasn't planned though. It was, listening to her story is very similar. Come from Chicago, we want to play basketball. That's how life's a dream growing up. But then, stuff got a little violent. Yes. Well, not even a little violent. I don't want to downplay it because that's playing small to the circumstances that a lot of people have to endure and still have to endure that live there. Yeah, Chicago is a beautiful place, but it's also like you don't really have the opportunity to embrace the beautiful parts of it if you live in a neighborhood that experiences high poverty.
Yeah, if you live in the hood, if you basically a person who grows up in the hood, a lot of times you don't even get to see what they talk about when they say Chicago. You most of the time experience what they call, the
Chirac, right?
Yeah, Chirac, or stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like being a kid from Chicago, we never went downtown until our adult years. It's people that
You never went downtown.
We never went downtown until our adult years.
So why did you not go downtown? Is that everybody or me?
That's a common thing.
It's a common thing. It's like you don't have the desire, one, and two is just like
perspective. You don't know that it's a downtown that you should want to go to, like more than what your neighborhood offers. That's just like a common thing. We all grow up just kind of getting whatever we need from our neighborhood, but then when you become an adult and you realize that you actually need more, and that there's actually more that's being offered, then you start to open your mind to like, wow, like I live in a food desert, but you don't understand what a food desert is until you do. Until you go to college and you go and you see how other communities are living or what other communities are being offered.
And it really comes when you explain and you talk about like, oh yeah, we don't have this, for an hour and a half. That's when the nearest grocery store is. And then you tell that to other people because you think it's normal. And then they like, it's an hour to the nearest grocery store. And they like, no, bro.
First grocery store got built in our neighborhood from, I'll say about 85th, 87th to 125th. That's a lot of blocks. If y'all don't know, that's a very far distance. That like the first Walmart maybe 5 or 8 years ago for that entire community to go to. And then another one got built on like 103rd and Doty Road shortly after that. That's a lot of ground to cover for them just to build 2 grocery stores.
And that's going west, east, and south.
So the culture is corrupt in so many parts of our nation.
100%.
And you all migrated, I can say you moved away from Chicago to Arkansas, Little Rock. And Anaya moves from Memphis to Arkansas, Little Rock. What is it about Arkansas that's maybe so contrasted from, let's say, Chicago? What you're describing some things, some I can relate to are in Arkansas, but you're describing some things that are far removed. So how did you come out of Chicago and all that corrupt, all the devastation to Arkansas?
God, man.
God.
God.
For sure.
It was nothing but God. The opportunity came. We didn't even plan on leaving. The day we planned on leaving was the day we left. A recruiter came. Yeah, the same day a recruiter came down. We were sitting in our counselor's office, and we was talking about it. It was really crazy.
Yeah, it's like one of those conversations like, what are y'all planning on doing? We just gonna try to play basketball for one of these junior colleges here, see where that takes us. And an advisor from Philander Smith College called in and asked were any students, he had like a list of students that had applied the semester before that were seniors. And he asked if any of those students were still interested in maybe coming down to Philander Smith College, seeing if this was the institution for them. And we just happened to be in there. So she, relayed that message. We got in contact.
The same day.
The same day. We packed our stuff the same day.
I liked it. We came down. We had been here for maybe 3 weeks, a month. And then I was like, I like it here. It's chill. Like a lot of stuff that I feel like people take for granted here, like in terms of being able to walk to the gas station.
Man.
We literally got up and walked to the gas station and it was nobody there. if you go to the gas station in Chicago, sometimes it's like 20 people waiting outside the gas station, 10 people, 5 people. Even if it's one person standing there, you know, looking like they might got it on them, that might discourage you. Like, let me come back later.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like small stuff. Being able to walk around the neighborhood,
Not see police cars when you're on the way to the store, wondering if they gonna just, you know, hem you up on the gate for no reason.
ask you where you from, search you. You know.
So.
All right, sir. So I was basically saying that it's only so long when you live in an environment that's has hella violence that you could, that you could just be a bystander. It's only so long you can say, I'm just not going to do anything in this environment. After a certain amount of time, you got to go into demon mode. You can't just be like on the sideline.
Yeah, you can't be a victim the whole time, because then if you do, you'll probably end up losing your life.
Yeah.